Okay. So I sent you the link to the direct login. I'm already logged in, so it's going to go straight there. So yeah, if you just click on that, it'll log you in. And when you first log in, your screen is going to look like this. It'll have your list of courses. Right now I've got 2 here. The only time you'll see 2 is when you've had a previous course. So like next month, you're going to see 2 when you start your next course, because the previous course always stays up here for like 2 weeks into the new course. It's just there for you to, see your grades, because sometimes the teachers, the instructors don't grade right away, so you can see your grades, see any comments they've made, and to also, reference any of your work or any resources there. So this display advertising was my previous course, and web analytics and reporting is my current course. The only other time you'll also see 2 here is there are occasionally months where you will have 2 courses in 1 month. They do that so you can stay on point and, graduate when you should be graduating. So every, like maybe, I think I've had it happen to me, like I've been with Full Sail 2.5 years, and I think that's happened to me like 2 or 3 times. And I've got one other one coming up. Now, the way that you can find your whole list of courses throughout your entire time here on Full Sail, if you go down here to My Stuff and just click on that, this is where it shows your grades. So it'll show you what your GPA is, and it'll show you your entire list, like digital literacy, which is probably your course right now, is my very first course. And, I had that back in June of 13, and it just basically will show you the entire lineup of all of your courses. And the way you could actually, as you go through here, you can find out what months you're going to have 2 courses, just so you're prepared, because these are condensed courses, obviously, being that they're only 4 weeks long. So having a heads up on when you're having 2 courses in 1 month is always nice. See, like right here, January last year I had 2, and then March of last year I had 2, and then I actually have one coming up here in April. Yeah, I've got these 2 coming up in April. I'll be done at the end of May. So yeah, this is the place where you're going to find all of your courses and the grades you got on them and your GPA. So, all right, so if you click on your course, you'll see your list of activities here. You'll see a weight, and the weight is what actually counts on your grade. Most of the time I don't pay attention to anything here that's in 0 weights, because my time is so limited. I wish I had time to like go through everything. I usually do, though, the first week of a new course, so like I'll hit all of these here. But once we get to like week 2 and 3 or whatever, I mean, I may click on some of these if I've got time. Some of these weighted assignments require you to reference some of these others, and that's when I'll probably get in there. But mostly I'm just paying attention to what is a weighted assignment here. So these 2 here are weighted. These 2 here are weighted. Of course, you have your discussions. Your discussions will be a constant every single week, due at midnight Eastern time on Wednesday. That is a given. It never changes, ever. So that's always there. To go back, so if you click into an activity, you were talking about having to go use your back button. You don't have to do that. Just click activities up here. And that brings you back to your list of activities. This, if you click the Full Sail icon here, you'll go right back to your list of courses. If you click on people, this tells you all of the students, how many students you have in your class, as well as your instructor. If you click on any of these, you could actually message each person if you needed to. And of course, the same goes for the instructor. You could also message the instructor right up here. It's an easy way to do that. Also, instead of clicking this to go back to your list of courses, this right here, you can change in between your two courses there. And this is all the private messages. So like, you know, messages you'll get from your instructor. And then this is usually notifications. So anything your instructor is doing, or any, you know, discussion posts, anybody replying to discussion posts, you'll see that here. If you go back to activities, and you click right here in gradebook, this is where you'll see your list of grades throughout the course. Obviously this is a new course, so I got nothing going on. And right now this instructor has locked all activities besides week 1. So all unlocked activities right here in the gradebook you can directly access. I find that useful because if I'm looking at something in my gradebook and I want to go back and see what comment I had on that or whatever, I'll just go directly to it. Another cool feature is it says here, select your desired letter grade. So if you want to get an A+ in this class, you click find out and it'll tell you what grade you need to get in each course in order to get an A+. So it's kind of cool. Again, this My Stuff link right here is useful. This link right here brings you to the library. You will use that often. The instructors at Full Sail, a lot of them do require your work to reference resources from the library, and you just click on that and, you know, click this sign in with Campus ID, which usually just recognizes your previous login. That's just an extra step they make you do. And well, this is Connect. So this is basically like the Facebook of Full Sail University. But if you just go right over here to the left where you have your bookmarks and click on library, go there, click down to research databases. This is where you'll use this a lot, your research databases. And then all of your EBSCOhost, all this stuff is basically where you will go and get resources for any of the research and shit you're going to be doing. So I think that's about it. I gave you the link if you haven't bookmarked it already. If you have any questions, just let me know and I will do my best to help you out. It's cool that I got somebody that I know that is sharing the Full Sail experience with me.